Hello, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
What's up, people? Tony here. Welcome back to TTBurger Game Reviews here on YouTube. We're getting closer to that 200th episode 196 here on today. A 4-part review here, and this is part 1 of 4. It's been a while since I've done a multi-part review here, but here we are. And today we're going to be looking at a series made by Midway that consists of rail shooters and first-person shooters, which started off with we're going to Area 51 here in this series today. We're going to go into Area 51. And those of you who don't know about these rail shooters and what Midway games are like, so rail shooters just basically just shoot the aliens on the screen while they're trying to survive and stuff like that, trying to get the high scores you can. And of course, like with Midway, with their digitized actor graphics and all that stuff too, was a big thing for its time for sure. And we got a lot to talk about here for this episode. As we look at 4 games here based on the Area 51 franchise. Part 1, we look at Area 51, 1995 for the PlayStation. Part 2, we look at Maximum Force for the PlayStation. And then Part 3, Area 51 2004 for the PlayStation 2. And then finally, Black Site Area 51 for the PlayStation 3. And before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to Free Green HD and Sub-Zero MX for King Mac. Keep up the good work, you guys are awesome. I love your content. Can't wait to see what you have in the future. We're about to talk about here. So you start talking about the original Area 51. First released in the arcade, and then on the PC, PlayStation, Sega Saturn. A year later, this was first released in 1995, and then the PlayStation version was released on November 26, 1996, which is the version we're looking at. It's the only version I have. Now, Area 51, I gotta say, is a decent arcade game. A fun game, but it's very lacking, comes off as kind of shallow in certain parts of the gameplay and everything. But we will get to that later. Area 51 is one of those games by Midway that uses the digitized actor graphics that most Midway games were known for at its time, and to see this in a rail shooter, it looks pretty cool there, definitely. But let's get started here. The story of Area 51, there's not really much story here, just go to Area 51 and shoot up the bad guys and call it a day, and that's basically it. It's a story that doesn't really need to be a story, because the rail shooter just shoot the bad guys and stuff. And I know Time Crisis and Sound Scope and Elemental Gearbolt and Starbound Alpha had stories, but this was different though. Didn't really need a story, just go to Area 51, shoot the bad guys, just blow stuff up, and then there we go. That's all it is. The presentation of Area 51, there's great graphics with the use of live action and digitized actors. All look great and well done, especially with the alien creatures and death animations are all awesome here too. And it's pretty cool there and stuff just with the graphics there, just there's a lot of cool bullets there, there's blood in it and too and stuff, and definitely takes advantage of PlayStation hardware, but the live actors and digitized actors were a thing for its time, especially by Midway. But that's all I can say about the graphics there and stuff. The sound really as much to say. It's good, just not through the presentation, just basically some voice clips and weapon sound effects and more stuff like that, and voice acting is okay. I mean, it's just there. The music is okay as well, just not much to say there also. So it's not much to say about the sound, it's just not much to say there and stuff. I mean, it's good, just not as good as graphics, but that's just me. The gameplay of Area 51 is fun, but it has problems there. First off, this is a rail shooter that takes place in Area 51, where you're on a mission to take down the bad guys and escape. You basically just mindlessly shoot the enemies with the upgrades for your weapons, along with hidden secrets to explore and everything, and hidden areas and stuff and more. If you have the gun con control, you can use the gun con to shoot the bad guys and stuff and play the game. But due to the fact that we're on a flat screen TV here and stuff, it doesn't work. So you get to use a controller, which the controls are not bad. It takes a little time to get used to and stuff. But that's just me though. It's not as very bad there. And of course, your goal is just to get as far as you can, beat the high score. Just shoot, and shoot some more. And like and it's a decent, fun arcade game here. Not the best, could be better. In which we're going to talk about the bads here right now. Area 51 is very short. You can beat the game in about 20 minutes or so. There's not much variety in the levels there. They all pretty much look the same and stuff like that, and just like go to the same looking hangar or same type of office building or something like that, whatever at Area 51. I mean, just, and some of the creatures all look the same too and stuff like that, like just different color swaps there. And the game had a lot going for it, but it's pretty shallow because at the end, just when you beat it, you can go back and get a high score if you want and start too. But it's just a game where you just want to play for a little bit, then put it away for a while, then you go back to play if you play anything you can. But if you want to play a game with Area 51 on PlayStation, this is still some fun to be had here. But just saying it could be better. So final thoughts here. You want to go to gameplay with Area 51 and stuff, this is the way to go for sure, but it could be better. I'm giving Area 51 a 6 out of 10 because the problems I have with it, so I'm just saying there, just like it could be better, but it could be worse. But it's all I gotta say there. And that's it for this episode of my TTBurger Game Reviews, episode 196, part 1 of 4. Stay tuned for part 2 where we're going to look at Maximum Force, which is pretty much the successor to Area 51, also made by Midway. Which this doesn't take place on Area 51, but I'm including here because it's the part of the franchise, my opinion, because it's the successor and stuff. That's pretty much all I gotta say there. If you'd like to see or subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, and my Facebook group, TTBurger Gamers Group, my Facebook page on TTBurger88. Pretty much all I gotta say there. If you want more content, feel free to look out because there's more content coming away. Pretty much all I gotta say is Tony. Peace and out. Have a good day. See you all in my review of Maximum Force for the PlayStation.